Hello everyone, welcome and welcome back. I am Cris the Girl, and today in this video we are out back on the town again. We're doing some Christmas, almost said Halloween, I wish, Christmas decor, holiday decor shopping, specifically thrift shopping. That's what we're going to be focusing on in this video, but we're also going to be doing a few smatterings of other things as well. Before we go any further, I just want to apologize, everybody. I'm sorry that this is coming directly on the heels of a previous holiday decor shopping video. I like to space the videos out. I don't necessarily like to do like the same kind of video like over and over and over again unless it's Halloween shopping season, in which case that's basically all that we do, but you get what I'm saying here. I had plans today. I had ideas of different things that we could do, but unfortunately getting a bit of a late start, and I have a lot of stuff to accomplish at home, so it's just not gonna happen. So we're just doing a hodgepodge of a video here, so I do apologize, but I figured this could be a good time to go ahead and do the holiday decor thrift shopping specifically. We are about to get quite a cold front here in Knoxville. It's going to be in the 20s, in the 30s, like high, like 35 or something like that on Monday. So the time to situate the plants is now. It is now, because I don't want them to be sitting outside in such cold weather. So I really got to work on that today. That today is my only day to get this accomplished, and I need to get to Home Depot or Lowe's or whoever we hit first, and I need to grab a couple of things for the plants. So we're gonna do that together too. I'll show you the plant setup that we have at home. Currently working on it. It's a work in progress, but we're working on it. Very last minute sort of thing, but that's okay. We're making the best of it. Also, before we go any further, long intro, I do apologize. Here we are. Just a quick thing for members. I keep meaning to mention this at the beginning of the videos. I only think of it at the end of the videos. I know not everyone makes it all the way to the very end. So, little housekeeping thing at the beginning here. For my members of my channel, we have, in case you didn't see that community post from like a week ago or whatever, we have decided on the first live stream for my members. It's going to be on the 19th of November. That is a Wednesday at 7 p.m. So 19th of November, Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we are doing our first members only live stream on this channel. So if you aren't a member, there's still time to sign up for that. If you want to do a live stream with me and the rest of the members here, it's gonna be a great old time. We got stuff to chat about. You can bring your questions, topics, whatever you want. We're just hanging out. We're just kikiing for however long on the live stream. I'm really looking forward to it. But again, if you're a member, just in case you missed that community post, we have officially picked a time. So I hope to see you all there. Very excited about it. We're gonna get going here in just a sec. I did stop at Dutch Brothers though, and we're gonna try some coffee here really quick. But basically, thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoy this video. Hope you're doing well out there and having a great weekend so far. Happy holidays, everyone. Grab a snack and a drink. Get comfy, get cozy, because we're doing a bunch of different random things today. Let's get started. Okay, so once again, I apologize. We're basically doing like the exact same thing that we did the other day. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not a very good planner, apparently. But I did get some coffee. I got some Christmas coffee from Dutch Brothers. I wanted to show you the straw really quick. Look how cute that wrapper is. Very adorable, very festive. I love me some Dutch Brothers, as you all know. Oh my gosh, even the straw is festive. Now, the last video we went to Scooters, and Scooters had a really delicious sugar cookie drink. It was very good, and they gave me a free little thing of maple syrup, which is pretty awesome too. So we're gonna try Dutch Brothers today. This is their holiday cookie latte, and I got it with oat milk. It does have the soft top on top. I don't know if that is dairy free or what's going on with the soft top, but I'm okay. I'm not like necessarily lactose intolerant or vegan or anything like that. I just try to avoid the dairy as much as I can. So just a cautionary thing. And then it's just, look at all the sprinkles at the bottom. That's a lot of sprinkles. Okay, so we're gonna give this a try. That's good. I like all of the sprinkles. That makes it extra fun. It tastes really good. I don't know if I taste like super like sugar cookie, holiday cookie, whatever they're going for vibes, but it tastes delicious. I'm not complaining at all. I really enjoy the sugar cookie drinks. Those are my favorite Christmas coffee beverages of the season. That and gingerbread. Definitely love me a good gingerbread. I think just in general, you know, Dutch Brothers does such good coffee. Like even just their normal cold brew or whatever is super good. I am a big fan. I have to say, I've been skeptical at first of Dutch Brothers, but I feel like they have really stepped up their game since when I really like frequented them when I was living out west. So every drink I've ever had from Dutch Brothers has been delicious. Video is not sponsored, but we've been drinking a lot of coffee, a lot of holiday coffee on the channel and fall coffees and all of that stuff. So it's just kind of a thing that we're doing. So coffee is acquired. We're going to head to the thrift store. Let's go. And here we are, everybody. Carm Stores, the Christmas Carm store. All right, let me set this up here for you before we head inside. So, Carm Stores, if you don't know what they are a thrift store chain here in the Knoxville area / East Tennessee. I'm pretty sure they're kind of just all around here and potentially other places too. I have no idea, but they're definitely very prevalent where I live. And what's really cool is that they have whole entire thrift stores devoted to Christmas decor. And so, if you have seen my last couple of videos, I have mentioned that I really want to decorate my front porch at my home with all thrifted, discounted Christmas decor items. And if we don't find anything, that's not a big deal, but I figured I would show you guys because I think this is pretty cool. I've never heard of this or seen this before, a whole entire thrift store that's devoted to Christmas decor. Like, that's pretty dang neat. So I'm very eager to get on in there. Particular one looks gigantic too. It spans from like all the way over there, all the way over there. It's huge. Oh wow, this is a lot. Holy moly. First of all, got some Christmas trees right up front. That definitely makes sense. Very nicely decorated. But look at these. They got reindeer. Look at that. There's Prancer and Cupid. Oop, don't touch the reindeer, by the way. He's got some straw in his mouth. That's so cute. Oh, look at that. Rudolph is out playing reindeer games. Go visit him at 180 North Peters Road. May or may not be the other one that we're going to. I'm not sure. Blitzen, Comet. How adorable. And there's this whole tree right in the middle of the store where you can write on here, what are you most thankful for? Right down there. Oh, that's so nice. Okay, and as you can imagine, it's gonna be very busy in here. It is very busy in here, so I'm gonna try my best. I don't want to disturb too many people here. Obviously, there are so many trees. Wow, that's so cool. Trees are so dang expensive. You might as well get a used one. What prices are we looking at? So this one here is $65. Says that it does come with a box. Yeah, lots of great looking trees, you guys. And I would say definitely don't worry if like all of the lights don't work. I don't know. I don't think that that's that big of a deal. You can get a box of lights for not that expensive. This guy's $90. I just say that from experience because both of my spooky trees, only half of the lights work. It's kind of annoying, but it is, you know, it's a thing. But it's not a big deal. You just buy some more lights and move on. Wow, this guy's huge. Almost practically touches the ceiling. 12 feet tall, and it's $100. That's honestly... that's not bad, considering I paid over $100 for my black tree and it wasn't that big. Oh gee, I don't even know where to begin. I guess we'll just start on one side and make our way over. Here's, we're in the serveware section, so mugs and cups, things like that, and plates and dinnerware, things like that. This is a really cute poster set, very 90s. Of course, tons of cookie tins. I never know what to do with these. I mean, they're good storage boxes, but still, tons and tons and tons of mugs, as you can imagine. Wouldn't it be wild if we found some, like, Joanna Parker in here? I don't think that's gonna happen, but you never know. Here's some decorative plates. These are really cute. Totally bringing me back to my childhood, you know? We have some linens over here too, table runners and things like that. And in front of us, toys, in case you're looking for any toys. They also have tree stands, which is a good idea too. I think we still have ours, if I'm not mistaken, but yeah, this would be a great place to pick one up. And look at all the stocking holders. Might be a good time to pick some up because I think I only have like 2 of them. I think they also have stockings. Aww. This is kind of sad actually, because some of these seem like they are like kind of homemade or whatever. That's the kind of stocking that I have. My stocking is, my grandma made it for me. So I've never been in the market for a stocking, but oh, it's so cute. The Boyd's Bears. My mom and I used to collect these. A lot of these bunny dolls in here. Never seen these before. They're pretty cute. Bunch of different kinds. Oh, wow. Is this like a Charles Dickens Scrooge like stocking? That's cool. I want to see if Tampa Jay wants this. These are really cute down here. That's definitely reminds me of something that like my grandma would have made or my mom. And here's a really old Santa figurine. Very, very retro. It's $70. This is awesome too. And really, really weird. This like Santa head thing. What in the world? $25 for him. And they have a Mrs. Claus too. Yeah, all of the vintage Santa figures are amazing. Here's a Mrs. Claus. Ooh, lots of creepy dolls. Look at all of them. Shout out below if you ever had any of these, by the way. Oh, this is a cool Santa. Oh, I like him. He's creepy. All the stuff we found is really creepy. This guy's really creepy. You think he would work for a Krampus mantle? I kind of think he might. Yeah, look at all the creepy Santas. They're awesome. Oh, there's a Santa tree. He's melded in with the tree. That is so creepy. Oh my gosh. Look at that. He is the tree. The tree is Santa. Okay, I got my hands full of weird Santas here. So we're gonna try our best for the rest of the store. But they have a lot of wreaths, a lot of garland, which is good to know. Because I think I want to grab some maybe for the staircase. So it'd be nice to get some on the cheap, you know? It doesn't have to be anything super fancy. Lots and lots of Christmas foliage. Lots of Christmas foliage. Yeah, they're getting me with all the little figurines, I gotta say, because they're just so weird and unique. Like, oh my god, look at this one. What? His eye, why are his eyes like that? Bunch of moose behind me here. New theme idea. Let's just find all the weirdest, creepiest snowmen and Santas and moose and such, and just throw it on the mantle and call it a day. What do you say, guys? What do you say? Because there's some things here. There's some things here. What we should be doing is trying to focus on stuff that we can put on the front porch, like this snowman here. He is really cute. Looks like he has like fiber hands. He's got a snowball. He's got a snow shovel. He's all ready to go. How much are you? Hi, he's $25. That's not too bad. He's pretty big. Aww. And we could invest in a wreath too. Look how cute this one is. There's a lot of ornaments in here too, as you can imagine. Quite a lot. It's not just the ball ones. They've got specific ones in here too. They're so cute. And just think, like, these were hanging on someone's tree at one point, celebrating Christmas. Kind of sad to think about, because now they're here in the thrift store. These are the things that my mind goes through. Toy Story's really messed me up as a kid, I gotta tell you. But anyway, you can take them home and give them a new home. Oh wow, look at all these Santas. You guys, creepy Santa mantle. Should we do that next year? I think we should do that next year. That'd be fun. And if Santas aren't your thing, wow, they got a lot of angels. I'm sure most of these are probably tree toppers too. My grandma had an angel tree topper. We had a Santa Mickey tree topper. Oh wow, and this is a blast from the past right here. Did anybody, I feel like every family in the 90s had a nativity set kind of like this. Ours was bigger than this, but it was a thing, and it looked very similar to this. If you're in the market for them, they have a lot of nativity sets here at the Carm Christmas stores. Here's a cute polar bear blow mold, or white bear blow mold. He's $90, so he's not coming home with us, but he is here. He is cute. This guy is cute too. It's $50, so I don't think it's a little bit too much, but very adorable. A lot of good stuff behind the counter here, so we can't get too close to it, but they've got some more blow molds up at the top. These must be the really neat things. Cool. Also, some like Christmas village things. I see some Limix pieces. Also behind the counter, just in case anyone's curious, because it must be the good stuff. It's gotta be the good stuff. Have some nutcrackers in here too. I always like to point these out because I know some people collect nutcrackers, so I just want to make sure I'm showing you. Oh my god, I had literally this exact same nutcracker when I was a kid. Literally the exact same one. What in the world? That's so weird. They always get me with the tchotchkes. They always get me with the tchotchkes. I want them all. I can't help it. Oh wow, look at this Santa. That Santa's seen some things. Okay, next year, creepy Santa theme, for sure. They've got so many. Oh my gosh, endless amounts. Last thing I need is a Santa collection, everybody. And yet, I want all of them, literally. They are all so cool and creepy and weird and cute and adorable. This is a problem. Okay, unfortunately, my hands are getting rapidly full, so I think we're gonna have to wrap it up at this store. I got some things, okay, but I wanted to show you they do have some village pieces in here, like a ton of them, tons of different kinds. Oh, look at that Shanna there, cute. Very, very, very cute. I fear we have stumbled across yet another collection for me, and that collection is gonna end up being weird Santas. Weird Santas, creepy Santas, Santas who have seen things, Santas who absolutely will come alive at night. I got a lot of Santas. I got a lot of Santas, and everyone who I have come across at these Carm stores, and I've been to several now, they're so incredibly nice. Like all of the workers or the volunteers or whoever, works these places, so incredibly nice. And the very lovely person who was cashing me out, they were like, they also appreciated my love of the weird Santas. She's like, you picked out some really good Santas. I was like, yes, I did. You're correct on that. So what we're gonna do, because everything's nicely wrapped up, I'm gonna show you, we're gonna do a haul once we get back home. So we'll do that later on in the video. I'll show you what I got. I did get a couple of things for the porch, so that's good. We are starting to accomplish some things here with the whole reasoning of going in there in the first place. But the other Santas that I picked out, I think are gonna be good for the mantle, which is a Krampus mantle, in case you haven't heard that news. It's gonna be a Krampus based mantle, a spooky mantle. But what I'm doing with the Krampus mantle is it's not just gonna be Krampusi on the mantle. It's also gonna be Santas on the mantle too. I have something in mind, but there's gonna be some Santas on the mantle as well. So, and now that we got some real creepy old Santas in my trunk here, that's a sentence I didn't think I would say, but we are here now. Now that we have some real creepy Santas, we're definitely incorporating them into the mantle too. So I'm really excited about it. It's gonna be weird. It's gonna be a weird mantle. The whole Christmas decor theme that we got going on for all of the house is weird. If I can sum it up in one word for you all, it's gonna be weird. So, and I'm excited about it. So, that was awesome. That was awesome, you guys. Carm Christmas stores, they need to be open year round, because the gold mine, that's gold mine. I'm really pumped now to go to the other Christmas Carm store. Now, I think that there are a few, I don't know how many there are in Knoxville. There might just be the 2, I'm not sure. But we're gonna go to the other one, and this one is right across the street from the Old Spirit Halloween that we tried to get into when we were doing clearance shopping and they weren't open, that one. So we're gonna go over there. Again, it's a Saturday. It was hopping in there. Holy crap, it was hopping in there. So I have a feeling I'm probably also going to be doing some thrift shopping on the weeknights as well. So if we don't find absolutely everything today, it's not a big deal. We'll come back. We'll probably also hit up normal Carm stores and whatever thrift store, antique stores we can come across. So there is that too. Anyways, enough blabbering. Let's go. All right, we made it to the next Carm Christmas store. This is it right over here. Again, very busy. Hopefully this one also has little baskets that you can grab. I don't think I want to grab a cart, but I should get a basket. Oh, look at that. There he is. Rudolph. Good to see you, buddy. All right, immediately scoped out the Santas. Now, whatever, if we find anything here, it better be good, because the line is extra long. So we gotta be careful. Specifically keeping an eye out for anything we can use for the front porch. Ooh, here's a whole thing of snowmen, excuse me. I don't know why the snowmen don't do it for me like the Santas do. Not sure why that is. I mean, they are cute, but I'm just saying. And we do also have trees here as well, in case you're curious. I think we had this snowman inflatable when I was a kid. It looks very familiar. It just unlocked a memory for me that we definitely had a snowman inflatable. Oh, look at this little guy down here. He's moving. That's so cute. And they also have a counter here too. Stuff in the countertops, as well as beyond the countertops. Here's a look at what's beyond it. Looks cool. Ooh, there's a vintage looking witch over there. I'll say this, I think this store is a little bit smaller than the other stores. So just keep that in mind. If you can only go to one, maybe the other one you might find more things at the other one, but it's still pretty big. It's still a really big store. So there is that too. Wow, look at all this stuff. Also very creepy. Oh, there's some more bunnies. Oh, look at all the candles. Maybe we should do a candle in each of the windows at the house. That would be really nice. You know what? I'm sure the other store had lights as well, but I didn't see them. This store has a lot of Christmas lights. I think something that I will also be adding to the front porch are some poinsettias. I don't know if they will be real ones or not, but it's definitely something that I want to do. Oh, and I didn't point it out at the other store, but they do have a lot of clothes. Lots and lots of Christmas clothes. Pajamas, shirts, like everything that you can think of. My God, this is so... both of these are so creepy. Oh, I wish we could make it work. This snowman guy could be good for the front porch. $8, not bad. Just a little broken, that's all. Also, the other store had a lot of books, too. This one has a ton. Wow, lots of signs, too. Very cute. There's a ton of them here to choose from. By the way, I picked out a wreath. I picked out a wreath at the other store. I'm excited to show you guys. Oh, and storage containers, too. That's good. I see a wrapping paper one. Wow, that's really good. Look how cute this little Mrs. Claus wooden figure is. Looks like you could put a candle in on the top of her. Looks like Mert potentially is the one who made her. Nicely done, Mert. Ooh, I like this creepy Santa. He's shaped like a bowling pin for some reason. And he's got like a creepy dog and peppermint stick and a panda in his little sack. Do you think he could go outside? I mean, maybe not with the sack. Dang, that's a good one. Ooh, in all seriousness though, this is a really pretty Santa. Definitely hand painted. It's really nice, actually. I like this really skinny snowman. Looks like it's a thing on a staircase. One of the poles on a staircase. $4. He could sit outside. Okay, here we go. Here's some good pieces. This guy's pretty cute. Here's a big bootied Santa. That's a big booty, all right. Ooh, hello, door leader. That's cool. Some more bigger pieces over here. More snowman. This guy's cute. Let it snow. Look at this snowman. He's adorable. Okay, $4. He'd be great on the front porch. Heading out of the store, and look at that. We got a truck. Probably filled with Christmas stuff, if I had to guess. Restocking. So again, pretty good success in there. I would say between the two Christmas stores, I like the first one a lot better. It's just a lot bigger. They had a lot more selection. And I also remembered a couple of items that I probably should have picked up from the first store, but I didn't do so. And so we'll be back. We will definitely be back for sure. But I did get some things from that Carm's Christmas store. So again, we'll do a haul later. But now we are literally right next door, right up the hill to Lowe's, where we were just at a couple weeks ago. We did some Halloween clearance shopping, and also we saw some of the holiday decor. We've seen a lot of the Lowe's holiday decor, let's be real. So I am here because once again, we're getting a cold front over here, and I am in the process right now of moving all of my plants inside, and it is a lot of plants, everybody. We're not talking 1 or 2 house plants. We're talking like over 40 of them. Like a lot of plants. And this is something I've never had to do before. I have definitely lived in cold climates before. I either didn't have plants at the time, or I never had an outdoor space to begin with, so all of my plants were already indoors. Here, since we moved to Tennessee, a majority / all of my plants have been outdoor plants, outside plants. And now I'm in the process of bringing them back in, and I got a really big, nice plant stand a little bit ago. It's all set up and pretty much ready to go, and I'm bringing in some of my other plant stands from outside inside, and so the goal and the hope is to have all of the plants indoors. And one of the things that I realized I need a lot of, like a ton of, are the trays, the little saucer tray things. I can't for the life of me, cannot remember what they're called, but it's the little trays, and I need just an absolute butt ton of them. So we're here at Lowe's, we're gonna see what they have, and I'm gonna grab basically as many as I can. These guys, this is what I need. I need a ton of them. Oh, get a lot of plants, they said. It'll be fun, they said. When you have a cold front and you gotta bring over 40 of them inside, and you need a little saucer for every single one of them, not the most fun in the entire world. I know that I don't necessarily need a little saucer for every single individual plant, but I just kind of feel like it would be best because we have wood floors and I don't want to mess up the plant stands. So I don't know, guys. We're just trying over here. Holy moly, that was so expensive. For little trays, plastic trays. Crazy. Anyways, that's gonna wrap up the shopping portion for this video. So I think I'm gonna get something to eat potentially, and then we're gonna head home. I'll show you the haul and show you the plant situation. Okay, guys, just got home. Let me show you what I got. So I got a bunch of these plastic trays, and I went with plastic because they were the cheaper option and more sizes. There weren't a lot of terracotta saucers to choose from, so I kind of didn't really have a choice. So I got a ton of these pretty big ones, and then 20 of these guys, and these are just straight up plasticky plastic plastic. And I got a ton of these because these absolutely were the cheapest options. And if I went with like the nicer plastic ones or the terracotta or whatever, this would have cost me well over $100. And no, no, we're not doing that. Sorry, plants. So we'll just have to build up our saucer collection one thing at a time, but we're gonna do that later. So this will do for now. We're gonna set up the plants in a moment, but first, I'm gonna continue on with the haul here. So I actually met up with Jay and we got some food. Right next door was a Food City and I popped in there because I had to grab a couple of things. And they still have a decent amount of Halloween on clearance, which if you saw my last video, I showed you the Bride of Frankenstein Skelly. She came from Food City. Still $45, by the way. Just gonna throw that one out there. But anyways, they had these really cute ghosty wind chimes for $5. Now we're talking. Look how adorable that is. And I don't know if they're wind chimes so much as just like metal things hanging off on a string, but nonetheless really super cute. And these are obviously year round. We're gonna put them on the Halloween back porch, so really happy about that. All right, back in our haul spot. Let me show you what I got from the Carm Christmas stores. So pull it in here. This is the wreath that I ended up getting, and I saw this at the very last minute as I was in line to check out. This was from the first store, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's so cute. All the little handmade snowmen on there. They're so adorable. So I just went ahead and snagged it. Very, very last minute. Was like, you know what? I think I might regret it if I don't pick this up. So I just went ahead and did. And probably what we're gonna do with this guy is hang it up on the front door, but behind. Not put it on the outside, but put it inside where the Mickey wreath is now. So that's just what we'll do with this guy. And I'm gonna take off the ribbon on the top here because that's not doing anything for anybody. But yeah, they're super cute. Definitely handmade snowmen's. Very, very adorable. So whatever, guys, we got a wreath. Thrifting. Okay. Got this Santa, the first of many Santas, and he's super cute, made out of wood. I'll get you in there closer so you can see. Holding a Christmas tree, bless you, Bella. And this guy I got for the front porch. Figured he would be a good addition for that. He's nice and big, super cute, classic Santa. He was from the first, I don't know if it matters. He was from the first Christmas thrift store that we went to. These items here are from the second one. So I got this snowman guy that I'm pretty sure I showed you guys on camera. He's made out of I'll show you. Let's go. These guys, he's made out of these, literally like taken from our staircase and made into a snowman. So I just thought that that was really, really cute. And it's just kind of weird and funky looking. A thin, tall snowman. Definitely, again, homemade. You can see the buttons and the scarf. The little thing of leaves glued to the bottom. Super cute. I think he is missing a nose, but it's fine. He's still adorable. So I got him with the front porch in mind as well. So we'll see, you guys. I don't know. We'll see. Some of these I feel like are gonna be a little questionable for the front porch, like if it rains or whatever. So we're just gonna have to play it by ear and see what happens. Also, I went ahead and picked up the Stack of Bricks snowman as well. Again, just really super cute, kind of weird, kind of out there. Also thinking for the front porch. And then from the second Carm's Christmas store, this is the last thing I got, but it's the weird bowling pin looking Santa. And he was just too weird to pass up, you guys. I couldn't help it. Oh, the little puppy got ripped from the Santa's sack there. Okay, back you go. Back you go, little panda. Okay. So again, I was kind of thinking like front porch maybe. We will have to see, because again, I'm worried that, you know, this is made out of cloth and such, so I don't want stuff to get, I don't know, moldy or wet or whatever, so we'll have to see. But either way, I just couldn't pass him up. He was just too weird to pass up. And I have to say, incredibly well painted. I mean, this was hand painted, you guys. Like, holy moly. You know, I'm kind of making fun of it low key, but it's really beautifully done. I could never do anything this good. So there you go, guys. We have quite a hodgepodge so far, and we're not done. So the rest of this is from the first Carm's Christmas store. Again, I don't know if any of this matters, but it is. And again, quite an amalgamation of Santas we are starting to collect up here. And so my thought process is to potentially add some of these, if not all of these little Santas, to our Krampus mantle. So we'll see what happens. But either way, it's becoming quite a collection. So here is the first weird Santa of the bunch. And I can't remember again if we saw this guy, if I put him on camera or not, but the eyes, the black eyes, like a doll's eyes, like, hello, this Santa has seen many things, and he's kind of creepy. And by kind of creepy, I mean really super creepy. So I figured he would be great for the Krampus mantle. I also saw this Santa guy and picked him up for the front porch as well. Again, very nicely painted. This guy definitely feels like he is handmade as well. And he does kind of swivel, I'm assuming on purpose, on his little stand here. So again, front porch, have that in mind. So the next Santa that I got is this really tall guy, and he's sitting up next to a chimney, and it's kind of like a bud vase or something like that. I'm sure you could put like pencils on there or whatever you want. But again, just kind of thought that this guy was a little weird, just a little unsettling, and just like, why is he just as tall as the chimney and like super thin? And again, like, he's seen quite a lot of things and doesn't want to talk about them. And I don't know, just thought it was a weird, interesting Santa piece. So I picked him up. I don't know if he's gonna really be good for the Krampus mantle, but nonetheless, we'll find a place for him. Additionally, happened to see this when we were looking at the ornaments, and it's like one of those Russian doll things. It kind of looks like he doesn't open up. He's like glued together, but he's clearly meant to be that. In fact, I think he has one of those like little Russian hats on. And I thought that this guy also would be good for the mantle, just as a cute little random piece on there. And trust me, like, this may seem like kind of weird. You may have a little bit of trouble picturing what the heck is this mantle even going to be looking like if this is something that we're adding on to it. Just trust me, you guys. We'll see what happens. If it doesn't fit, it doesn't fit. But with what I have in my brain and with what I know I have for the Krampus part of it all, I think it's going to fit, but we will see. So anyway, I just picked him up. I thought it was just an interesting, weird piece. And then finally, the last thing that I have to show you. It's the best one of them all. Sorry, other creepy, weird Santas, but he just simply is. I was not going to leave without this abomination. Without whatever hybrid monster sort of weird science experiment gone wrong this guy is. I was not going to leave without him. You all know, like, come on now. It's amazing. Half tree, half man, half Santa. I know that doesn't make sense, but whatever. He is so weird. And like the random like weird strands of white coming out of him like just adds to the creepiness. the random threads coming out of him like he was sewn together, sewn into the tree, like human centipede style. Like, what absolute science experiment gone wrong has happened here? I don't know. We may never know. But the Santa lives to tell the tale and may or may not kill us in our sleep. We're just gonna have to wait and find out. I don't know, guys. Like, I was not gonna leave him in the store. So what we're gonna do with him, I don't know. He's just gonna sit out. He's just gonna be one of my Christmas decorations, you know, that's just gonna sit out and about. He's not gonna go on the mantle or anything like that. Or maybe he will. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, it's creepy. This is genuinely one of the creepiest, weirdest things I have ever seen. And I have been to many an antique thrift store in my time, and this takes the Santa cake. So there you go, guys. We may have found the weirdest Santa of them all, and the thing that just really, literally the thing, but the thing that inspires the whole weird, creepy Santa collection that we're now starting to get into. So thanks a lot, weird Santa tree. Okay, that is it. That is everything. That's everything that I got from the thrift store. And these items specifically down here are what I picked out for the front porch. So nothing terribly big so far, and some of them I'm not even sure if they should go outside. I don't know. I don't know. But that's the best that I could do. And in any case, I really, really like all of them anyways. But I think this Santa can go out. This Santa for sure. And the block of snowman here. This guy and this Santa are the ones that I'm like on the fence about. I'm not really sure. But either way, they're so kooky and weird. Like, I'm obviously happy to have them in my collection, even if they chill out inside of my home. We'll just have to see. But yeah, I would say that we're doing okay so far for the front porch-ish. Was kind of hoping to find a little bit more, but we kind of didn't. However, I want to head back to the Carm Christmas stores. Hopefully, maybe we can do that later on this coming week. We will see. Definitely want to go during a weeknight as opposed to a weekend, because that was kind of crazy. And yeah, they're obviously still like replenishing their stuff, so I'm sure they'll have new stuff in as well. And then there's all the other thrift stores and antique stores and stuff that we can check out too. So this is going to be a work in progress. The front porch is probably going to be the last project that I do for Christmas decorating anyway, besides like the traditional Christmas tree and such. So if that doesn't get done in November, it's not a big deal. That's the least of my worries at this point. I definitely want to focus on the stuff inside of my home first. But yeah, we're off to a good, really weird start. So I'm thrilled with what we found today. And that was a lot of fun. That was so much more fun than shopping at any of the big box stores for me. Like, that was just a blast because we saw so many weird things. And I love that. So very, very much looking forward to going back already. But anyways, all of that being said, let me show you what's going on with the plants and then we will wrap this up. All right, so over in this corner is where I decided to put the plant stands. Some pretty good sun comes out through these windows, so I think they will be fine over here. This stand here is brand new. So I just got this. It came from Wayfair, and it also comes with grow lights, which have to be like screwed into the top, unfortunately. So Jay and I are gonna have to work on that together. They're not on there yet, but we're definitely gonna do that. But for now, it's okay. We just need to get the plants on the stand. So as you can see, it's a pretty decent size. I like that it has a pole here so I can do some hanging plants if I want to. And also, as you can see, it's already rapidly filling up with plants. So all the plants that are in here already have the little saucers to them. So I just kind of picked and choose, but it was a pretty warm day today. So everyone's fine. Everyone else is out on the back porch, but we're about to bring them all inside, and hopefully we can fit them, a lot of them, on both of these stands. And then over here, because I very rapidly realized that is not even close to enough stands that I need, I brought in this white metal stand that we got from IKEA last year, I want to say. Last year or the year before, I can't remember. But it's been sitting outside on the back porch for a while, holding like my planters, my spooky planters and such. So I cleaned it off, brought it inside. Got the Haunted Mansion mat underneath it. Oh, well. And I'm going to put some plants on this too. Okay, guys. This is the disaster that is the back porch now. So I've got a couple plants hanging off the back here, which I have to say, these guys are not doing so good. They're not doing so good. So I don't want to see what we're going to do about those. I got my air plant here. That's going to be fine. And then, yeah, just all of these. I'm not going to point them all out. We'd be here for a while. But as you can see, there's quite a few that need to be brought in. So I'm going to get started on that, and I'll let you know how it's going, everybody. But yeah, I tried to get a saucer for like every single one of these guys. And I do believe we are done with the plants. That took a minute. That definitely took a minute. So let me show you what we have here. So on this stand here, I put a lot of the cacti, snake plants, agave and such, because they're kind of a little bit smaller. And I don't know, just some other random plants. Honestly, there's not a whole lot of rhyme or reason to why or where I put the plants where they are. It's just kind of wherever they can fit, basically, at this point. And then did decide to go ahead and take down the black spooky tree. No! It looks so barren in here. I kind of hate it. Also, our Five Below random ghosty over here is just kind of sitting in the middle of the room. We've got stuff to put away. It's fine. But anyways, we have our kind of cactus corner over here. Spiny Norman standing tall. Our blue cactus over here, almost just as tall as Spiny Norman, which is pretty crazy. And then this plant here that came from IKEA on clearance saved this guy. It was practically dying, and now it's like the best looking plant that I have. So these tall boys are going to stand in front of this window here, at least for the time being. And finally, this is the little jungle that we have going on in the corner of the living room. Again, not too much of a rhyme or reason, just really tried to fit the plants wherever they could. So there you go, guys. This is going to be an adjustment in many different ways, but it's going to take some tinkering around with the plants to figure out like a good location for them all. And I know that the sun really likes to come into these windows, so I think they're all going to be good. And I did try to stick some of the plants like in the corner, like the ones that don't need as much sun. I kind of tried to stick in the corner. The ones that need the most sun, kind of tried to get next to the window, but it's going to take some finagling. It's going to take some time. And then I also put 2 plants upstairs, and then one of them I had to kind of rinse off a little bit because it was a little scuzzy looking, and so it's going to sit outside. It'll be fine overnight, and I'll bring it in tomorrow. And then I think I'm good. I think we're good. I think we got all of the plants inside. And each one has a tray. And I did put a bunch of like the little guys inside of one of the big trays here. They all fit nice and comfortable in there. So they're all set. And I even have a couple of trays to spare. So we are good to go. That means we can buy a couple more plants. Just kidding. This is really made me realize maybe I never want to buy another plant again. No. We all know that that's not going to happen, but this was a project. This was a project, but the most important part was to get the plants inside for when it hits 20 degrees over here. And I heard on the radio today that they were saying there was going to be snow. I don't know if that's true or not.
That'd be cool.
but we'll see what happens. It's going to be very, very cold. So the point is all the plants are inside for now, and then we can mess around with the configuration later. We still got to get the grow lights on here. I have more grow lights somewhere. Where are those? I don't know, but I can look for them. They're somewhere. I will find them. But yeah, anyway, I can invest in more grow lights. We will figure it out. It's going to be a work in progress, but I'm just happy they're inside. So anyways, that is going to wrap up this video here. We still have a bunch of stuff to put away and this and that. Yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you had a great time. Thanks for coming along with me today. This was a lot of fun. Really looking forward to doing more thrift antique shopping. And yeah, lots of adventures coming up here. As I always say, we got decorating to do. We got Christmas activities. We have so many different things to do on the channel. So stay tuned for that. And that is it. Happy holidays, everybody. And I will see you all very, very soon. Bye-bye, everyone.